video, it just crashed and burned, so now I'm gonna have to do it again. So, hey everybody, my name is Precious, and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with Precious. So, today I'm going to be doing a Cardi B tarot reading on her pregnancy, her career, and plastic surgery. So, the first I'm going to touch on is her pregnancy. Spirit of the universe in itself. When it comes to Cardi B and her pregnancy, what is the outlook of that as far as her career is concerned? Okay, so the cards that I'm picking up is that Cardi B is going to learn a lot, have a lot of wisdom when it comes to this pregnancy. When it came to her pregnancy that she announced with baby culture, it was a lot different. Cardi B pretty much came up really fast. She went from being, a loudmouth Instagram influencer to being on Love and Hip Hop. Then she became this world renowned star. But it seems like, when she was up on stage, when she was very pregnant with culture, she was pop locking and body rolling and dancing and stuff with the people. And she just kept going. She was one of the hardest working women in her career when she was pregnant. But it seems like Cardi B wants to go another route, but she wants to be a little bit more mature this time with her pregnancy because she did learn that when you're pregnant, you can't work yourself as hard because the baby is pulling things from you. The baby is, taking your nutrients, your energy, and all that good stuff that you have for yourself, and they're putting that into themselves as well. So if she works really, really hard, like she did with baby culture, she might not even have that baby because, as we all know, when a woman is pregnant, especially when you're as full term as Cardi B, because Cardi B looks about 4 or 5 months pregnant. So her baby should come at around her birthday, which is in October, or her baby should come. I want to say in mid October, early November at the latest, because she does look like she doesn't have much longer until this baby is coming along. So she's gonna kind of, learn her lesson with this. Now, I do get the trapped in fear card with her. She's kind of trapped in fear because she's trying to figure out how to maneuver in her career with this baby. Cardi B has had, WAP come out. She's had Up come out, which were two very successful singles. WAP was a little bit more successful than Up because of its heavy cultural impact and the innuendos that we're seeing. And it caused a lot of controversy and different conversations as well as a lot of liberation when it comes to female sexuality. Now, Cardi B is still eating very well off of WAP and eating very well off of Up as well, but WAP was one of the most prolific ones. And I do see where, her album is re-entering the charts. Bodak Yellow went certified diamond according to RIAA, and she has all of these other accolades with her songs and with her music. So Cardi B is pretty much eating really well off of that. So she has nothing to really worry about as far as that is concerned. But Cardi B is trying to figure out how to maneuver since she can't move as much like she did with Baby Culture and how that's going to impact her career. There's a lot of mental conflict going on with this because she's trying to figure it out. She's trying to see what's going on, what her next move should be, because she knows that she can't do as much with this pregnancy like she did with baby culture. Now she is going to have triumphant success. Cardi B is going to be set financially in this pregnancy. She's going to have a lot of endorsements coming up. She's going to have a lot of, album sales regenerating, a lot of singles regenerating and whatnot. Excuse me. And I do see Cardi B releasing a couple new songs, maybe about 1 or 2 songs before the year is up with this new baby, and so on and so forth. Now, I don't see Cardi B doing a tour, but I do possibly see her doing music videos and so on and so forth. Now, this will be a new beginning for her. Cardi B is going to have a really big family. Cardi B said in one interview earlier on that she's always wanted a lot of kids, that she's always wanted to have children. Now, Offset has three outside of culture and this new baby with Cardi. So Offset is going to have five, and Cardi B is going to have two. So they're going to have a very big family. But Cardi B has always wanted to have that traditional mom and pop kind of household. Cardi B really didn't have that with her family. Her father ran around on her mother, when she was growing up. Her mother was very strict on Cardi B coming up. Cardi B was a rebellious child, but it does seem like Cardi B does not want struggle and strife or, a dysfunctional family with her kids. Now, I do see Cardi B moving on from a lot of stuff. I see Cardi B moving on from being the center of attention, doing things that are just not for her anymore, doing things for clout, doing things that's going to gain her more attention because it seems like Cardi B is honing more into her skills and being a bit more smart and strategic about how she markets herself and her career as far as that's concerned. Cardi B is going to develop a lot of spiritual strength. Now, Cardi B, I will say, is intuitive, which means she does believe in the spiritual realm when it comes to psychics, when it comes to tarot reading, when it comes to pretty much the African spirituality, African traditional religions. Now, Cardi B is Dominican, and in the Dominican Republic, they do have 21 divisions or Dominican voodoo. And according to, Dominican history, people believe in it, but sometimes it's celebrated, sometimes it's not, so on and so forth. So there are mixed reactions in the Dominican community when it comes to that. But Cardi B is aware, she's woke. So she's going to be looking into a lot of things spiritually with this pregnancy, her career, as well as her life thus far. Now, suffering in silence, Cardi B is going to go through a lot of torturing per se. She's gonna get a lot of backlash. She's gonna get a lot of people poking and preening at her. And we already see that with Tasha K and Jessie Woo about her doing stuff to garner attention, about her doing stuff to just pretty much be in the spotlight. Now with the discontent and boredom, I do see that being with her. Cardi B is not as happy as she once was in her career when she first came out. She does see how she's aging. She does see how she's maturing and she sees how she's amassed so much success and stamina in such a short amount of time. Cardi B has done what it's taken some artists 10 to 15 years to get in a matter of 5. So Cardi B's career has been very prolific thus far. And Cardi B is trying to prepare herself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually with her career. Now I'm going to look into Cardi B's plastic surgery. Spirit of the universe itself, when it comes to Cardi B and her plastic surgery, what is the reason for all of this and why has she done it? Now, Cardi B has gotten a ton of surgery. She has. She's gotten a ton of surgery. She's had, I want to say, a couple of nose jobs. Okay, I need to be careful because I'm doing this mess again with my computer. Okay, Cardi B has had multiple nose jobs. I want to say at least 2 or 3 booby jobs. She's had at least 2 BBLs and a lot of liposuction done on her stomach. And I pretty much see Cardi B, I get the awareness card. Cardi B is aware that she's aging and she's changing. And to me, it seems like she's trying to beat nature to the punch instead of letting her body just naturally develop and grow. Now, she did like how skinny she was or whatever after she had culture because she did lose a lot of weight. And when it came to her like implants and BBL, you could see the difference between her legs and her butt, skinny legs, big butt. And so she pretty much wanted to look proportionate. But Cardi B is just not happy with her appearance. And I'm seeing that here with the temptation card and also with the waiting game card that I pulled up for her. She's not happy with her appearance mainly because she's noticed how her body is changing. She's not as seductive or as youthful as she was before she became super famous, before she had kids. And it's like she's just trying to get her youth back. I also get the power card for her, and I get a strong authority card with her as well, and the stand your ground card. So Cardi B is really adamant about this plastic surgery because I'm getting a lot of like power and might with this. It seems like Cardi B is not happy with her appearance because she wants to kind of beat nature to the punch, but she wants to be youthful. She wants to be ageless. She wants to be timeless and she wants to be perfect. But Cardi B has a perception of herself that she just can't seem to mimic, especially with the temptation. The temptation card is to get more and more surgery. Now, Cardi B was a pretty girl before all the surgery. She got her teeth done. It's obvious she's got her boobs done and butt done and so on and so forth. But Cardi B does not need to touch her nose. Cardi B, I go and say it, she had a black nose. And I mean, she is Dominican, and Dominicans have a mixed culture. And that's why a lot of them come out with black, with black. Spanish native and so on and so forth, or different ethnicity features because they have a mixed lineage. Now with Cardi B, she didn't need to touch her nose. Her nose was fine. I think she might have wanted to get her nose done because I have seen where when women are pregnant, certain parts of their bodies do tend to become engorged. Like lips get bigger, nose gets bigger, boobs get bigger, butt, hips, all of that. So I think Cardi B kind of wanted to nip that stuff in the bud before doing it. Now Cardi B has been pregnant for a long time because Cardi B does look about 4 or 5 months pregnant. I predicted her baby is going to come in probably early November or late to mid October. So she might have a birthday baby because Cardi B's birthday is in October. Now, I do see with this pregnancy, and I also predict that Cardi B, okay, let me get this right. Spirit of the universe in itself, when it comes to Cardi B's baby's gender, will it be a boy or a girl? Spirit is telling me that it's going to be a boy, that Cardi B is going to have a son. And I do see where Cardi B is going to experience a lot of financial bliss during this pregnancy. Cardi B is not going to have to work as hard as she did when she had baby culture. Cardi B had baby culture very early in her pregnancy. She had her when she was really coming out and blossoming into a world renowned artist because she revealed her pregnancy on SNL, and then she kind of, had already set herself in stone with the hip hop community, and then set herself in stone with the Latin community because she was doing stuff with Ozuna and other Latin artists at the time. And so she pretty much built her career up. Now, saying Cardi B is going to try and be a triumphant leader in this time because she's going to be making a lot of money in endorsements and royalties and movies and whatnot, and so on and so forth. So she's going to be good as far as pregnancy is concerned. Now, with plastic surgery, it's saying that she's going to be triumphant as well with what she's trying to achieve. Cardi B is trying to chisel herself into this woman that she wants to be and how she wants to look. She wants to be timeless and ageless, and she doesn't really want anything or anybody changing her. She wants to be the one to change herself. But in my opinion, Cardi B's gonna end up looking like the cat lady if she don't stop touching her face. Now let's go along to her career. Spirit in the universe itself. When it comes to Cardi B's career, what is the outlook of her, the remainder of her career? Now, with Cardi B's career, the remainder of her career, I do see her and Offset becoming stronger. Hey, Queen Famous. I do see Cardi B and Offset becoming a lot stronger than what they are right now because I feel like Cardi B, hey, Beautiful Magic, it has been a minute. I was thinking about you the other day. But Cardi B and Offset are going to really become tighter as a couple. They're really going to be stronger because Offset is going to see that with Cardi B, he has a family. Cardi B really wants to have that mom and pop, lovey dovey type of traditional home with her kids, pretty much something that she didn't have. Cardi B comes from the struggle. She was born in the Bronx, her parents were not the best of the best couples and whatnot. And she had to endure a lot, and she had to do a lot on her own in order to make amends, especially with finances and whatnot. Cardi B is going to see a lot of truth. Cardi B is going to see a lot of truth within her career. She's going to start seeing people for who they really are. A lot of angels and demons are going to be revealing themselves to her because it appears that she's surrounded by a lot of people that do have her best interests, especially with her team. But when it comes to like supporters and bloggers and even with friends and family to an extent, some of those relationships are going to dissipate. Now we're going to see some shadow work. Cardi B is going to do a lot of self reflecting within her career. We're going to see a lot of changes. Now, Cardi B was this fun, energetic, colorful kind of woman at the time, and Moneybagg Yo and Ari Fletcher. Okay, I'll do that one in another video. She's going to do a lot of self reflecting within her career and whatnot. Cardi B is going to become very mature, and I feel like Cardi B does need to slow down a little bit. Cardi B is what, 28? I think Cardi B will be 29 this year, so she's almost hitting 30. But Cardi B, I feel like she's moving so fast and doing so much. I feel like she's really advancing herself before it's her time. And now, Spirit is saying she's going to have a lot of positive movement and changes, but she's going to have to make a lot of decisions. I could see her turning down some deals because she wants to spend more time with her family, more time honing in on her rapping skills, her deliverance, and her overall look. And it just seems like Cardi B is trying to refine herself, which is where a lot of this surgery and the prolonging of her album and stuff is coming from. She's trying to like rebrand herself. Now, I do see where Cardi B does want the recognition and the rewards that she wants, especially for her people. It appears that Cardi B really wants to put Hispanics or Latinos on the map. She wants to set the record straight and tell the story. And I actually pride her for that because I do think that the Afro Latino story, it does need to be told because it's not told enough nor a lot nor acknowledged. Because most people know, Hispanics included, that there's a lot of African culture and a lot of Black culture in the Latino community that's not recognized nor celebrated. It's always mixed in and diluted. But when it comes to openly speaking about Afro Latinos or Black Hispanics and whatnot, nobody wants to talk about it or touch it. Everybody wants to see it, but not actually, discuss it and kind of tell the full story. Now, the universe is really going to pull Cardi B in a lot of different directions and in a lot of different areas. So, Cardi B is going to be in for some surprises with her career. Now, as far as light, Cardi B is going to receive a lot of recognition, but she's also going to receive a lot of divine favor as well because Cardi B is going to go through some struggles and she's going to be dealing with a lot of deception. As I mentioned before, some of her relationships with her family members and friends are going to dissipate because of jealousy and envy. Why can't you pay my bills? And why can't you be there for me the way you was for me when Bodak Yellow came out? You fed everybody, you clothed everybody, and we did that for you. So why you can't keep it going? And it seems like Cardi B is going to be cutting the cord with a lot of people, and she's going to be trying to stand on her own more so instead of just always pouring herself out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, leave a comment in the comment section. And if you guys want to get a personal reading done from me, I'm going to be putting my business link in the description box at the end of this. Well, not at the end of this video, but later on today because I have somewhere else to go. But once you look at this video, just go to that link, click on it. It is linked with Facebook, and book your appointment with me.